It seems like the modern day question for which smartphone to purchase has now come down to whether you want a folding screen device or a standard solid state smartphone. With that question in mind, we thought we would take a look at both the Z Flip 4 and the Galaxy S22 to better understand which device might suit your needs. Hi, Ben from Sam Mobile. If you enjoy new and exclusive videos like this, then be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any future videos on YouTube with Sam Mobile TV. Here is our quick-fire comparison between the Z Flip 4 and the Galaxy S22. Most of the discussion on the Galaxy S22 will also apply to the S22 Plus, but a few differences to the physical size, display size, and battery capacity. With that out of the way, let's start with the build and the design. This is one area of discussion that is very interesting, but it's safe to say that both are good in this department. Both are using a strong aluminium metal frame with the latest Corning Gorilla Glass Victus in different ways. For the Galaxy S22, since it has a solid state glass for the front display, it is using Gorilla Glass Victus Plus and also that on the back panel as well. Compared to the Z Flip 4, the rear uses all Gorilla Glass Victus Plus for a strong premium feel backed with what Samsung call armor aluminium, which is lighter and stronger. It's great to see that the protective film for the folding UCG glass is now stronger for improved durability, bringing it closer to that solid glass feeling. Being one of only a few folding screen devices to have an IPX rating for water resistance, it's still nothing short of amazing. But for a much better protection from the elements, the Galaxy S22 takes it here by giving you a full IP68 protection, not just against water but against dust as well, which thanks to the flex hinge and the moving parts of the Z Flip 4, still sees no official rating against dust. For all that being said, there is still something so impressive and satisfying about being able to flip your device away and open with the Z Flip 4, making for a more compact, sleek, and also with the flex hinge comes the ability to hold it in different angles and bring different unique use cases. In this case, the overall build and durability does go to the Galaxy S22, but we have to say for the design and the style, the Flip 4 still takes it. For the display and audio experience, both the Z Flip 4 and the Galaxy S22 are using full high definition plus resolution displays with a dynamic AMOLED panel, which are both bright, vivid, and support adaptive 120Hz refresh rate for smooth UI navigation. Display size is set aside with the S22 at 6.1 inches and the Flip 4 at 6.7 inches. It's really the difference in the aspect ratio that gives a slightly different feel to the device in hand on a daily basis. The Flip 4 is working with a 22:9 aspect ratio, which does give it a taller and narrower feel and further stretches the viewing experience of certain videos and content when watching it compared to the 20:9 aspect ratio on S22. What can be a point of contention with the Flip 4 for some users, like myself personally, is the crease in the middle. As a long fold user, I never found it to be a problem dealing with the crease on a daily basis, but when using the Flip 4, the crease is dead center, and this is where the position of my thumb lands vertically and horizontally when scrolling, which in some cases still takes some time getting used to and adjusting, which of course you will not find such an issue on the S22. The cover display on the Flip 4 is another unique touch that sets it apart from the S22, as the additional use cases it brings for quick access to notifications and using a camera is unlike what you'd find on a traditional smartphone. Both do have dual speakers with Dolby Atmos support, which have great and clear sound for multimedia listening. On paper, when it comes to the camera, although there are some crossover similarities in the hardware on both the Flip 4 and the S22, there seems to be more in favor with the overall specs and camera performance on the Galaxy S22. The S22 is using a triple rear camera system with a 50 megapixel wide main sensor, an ultra wide at 12 megapixels, and a 3x zoom lens at 10 megapixels with a 10 megapixel selfie, with up to 4K 60 frames a second recording on the main sensor and a front facing camera with 8K video on the 50 megapixel main sensor, a larger overall main sensor, and slightly higher quality ultra wide. The S22 is well balanced here. The Z Flip 4 is using an improved dual rear camera with a widened ultra wide at 12 megapixels and a 10 megapixel selfie. You do also get up to 4K 60 frames a second video for the wide and selfie sensor, but the lack of zoom and no 4K 60 on the ultra wide leaves it behind in the overall hardware power of the camera. That does not tell the whole experience experience when using a camera, as the Flip 4 brings more flexibility when using the camera thanks to the cover display, which gives a viewfinder for self-framing, which allows you to use the main wide sensor and ultra-wide cameras on the Flip 4 for high quality selfie photos and videos, which you just can't do on the S22. For outright camera performance, the S22 takes it. But we have to say the flexibility of the different shooting styles the Flip 4 brings is still unmatched. Pound for pound, the specs and the internal hardware are close, but the Flip 4 has the advantage in a different way. The Z Flip 4 houses the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which next to the Fold 4 makes it currently the most powerful and efficient Samsung Galaxy devices on the mobile side. The Galaxy S22 on the other hand still goes through the split region power either by using the Exynos 2200 or the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Our model is powered by the Exynos 2200, and although for general everyday tasks and performance, it's more than enough, the overall performance is better on the Flip 4 thanks to the newer and more efficient chip. Software-wise, both are running One UI 5 with Android 13. The Galaxy S22 does have a software trick advantage with the addition of using DeX, which is not found on the Flip 4. But the Flip 4 uses the hardware advantage of the Flex Hinge alongside native software and apps that support it to give it a very unique software experience. Apart from that, the software experience is pretty much near enough the same. For the battery and charging experience, the Z Flip 4 is packing a 3700 mAh battery with support for 25W wire charging, 15W wireless charging, and 4.5W power share. The Galaxy S22 is rocking the same 3700 mAh battery with support for 25W wire charging, 15W wireless charging, and again 4.5W for the power share. In our experience, the battery life on the Z Flip 4 has been consistently better on the day-to-day, and we can put this down to the more efficient chipset and improved and increased battery capacity compared to the previous Z Flip 3. Between the Z Flip 4, the S22 Plus and S22, the price is almost not a point of discussion as they are quite similar and very close. So would you choose to flip or not to flip? Let us know in the comment section below. For the latest news in the world of Samsung Daily, be sure to visit us at sammobile.com. And for the latest videos on YouTube with Sam Mobile TV, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and we will see you next time.